Hey, Pete here. Have you ever wondered why some business owners just seem to have staff that are loyal, that are happy, that are productive and just get on with what needs to be done? Whereas other business owners, they just seem to be struggling with staff that, they seem grumpy, they're disinterested, they just don't seem to want to perform, and the business owner just is really frustrated. Well, in this video, I want to share with you 3 tips on how to get a high performing team in your business. So, tip number 1. Did you know that 87% of employees in the UK are either highly disengaged or disengaged? This is from a Gallup poll. Imagine, that's incredible. Only 13% of employees are highly effective at work, and it's having an incredible effect on the business owner and also the business. So, put it this way, if your business were a boat, what that would mean is that you've got 2 people up the front who are rowing flat out, trying to make the business really work. You've probably got 6 people in the middle who are kind of looking around, wondering what's happening. And if another £1,000 came up from a competitor, they'd just jump ship and go to another employment, which means that there's 2 at the back who have actually chucked out the anchor and they're actually dragging the anchor along and really slowing the business up. So how do you as a business owner alleviate this? It's what I call MBWA. Management by walking around. Really important that each day is to go and talk with your employees. Go and have a chat with them about their lives personally as well. Find out about their kids. You're going to have a far more proactive and productive team if they believe that the manager, the boss, actually wants to take an interest in them. And it's a real genuine interest, not by just doing this peripheral stuff, but taking a genuine interest by MBWA, management by walking around. Try it and see the results that are going to happen in your team. So, tip number 2. It's really interesting that 34% of all salaries that are paid out to employees is wasted through non-productivity. What that means is for every £10,000 that an employer is paying out, £3,400 of that is wasted in lack of productivity. So how do you get around that? Well, here's the next tip, and it's about KPIs, key performance indicators. You've got to ensure that all your employees have got KPIs and that they are held accountable and you actually measure it, right? Because it's really important if the KPIs are in there and they're not measured, then the employee is just going to continue doing what he wants to do. So when you set the KPIs with your employee, really important that he or she comes back to you and actually shows you how they're going to achieve the standards that have been set, and don't let them get away with anything either. So here's tip number 2. Set those KPIs and ensure the employee comes back, and you have weekly or fortnightly meetings to see how the employee is going towards achieving their objectives. And here's tip number 3. What are the behaviours that you want in your organisation? My suggestion is have a team meeting and ask the staff what are the 5 most important behaviours that they want. Put them on a post-it note and then put them up on the board. Now you might have 10 or 15. The staff then have to come up with the 5 most important behaviours that they want and that they're going to buy into. And it's up to you as the employer to actually sign off on it. And they're teamship rules, because if one of the behaviours weren't good, then you can actually get rid of it because you're the employer, right? However, once you've got those 5 behaviours, then the team must adhere to that. So how does that happen? Well, quite simply, at every team meeting, ask one of the employees to let you know what are the 5 behaviours. They should be able to recite them verbatim, right? And then ask where they've seen any of these 5 behaviours being shown in the workplace the previous week. Guarantee that by asking a staff member each meeting for the 5 behaviours, they'll all start to learn them because they don't want to be caught out by not being able to achieve that or say what the 5 behaviours are. So those are the 3 tips for you. So there you have it, 3 tips to have a high performing team. If you've liked what you've seen today and you'd like to know a little bit more about how to have a high performance team, then I'd love to be able to help you. Either email me or phone me or go to my web address, which is on the video here, and I'll gladly help you and help you structure how to get your team into a high performing model. Also, I've got an ebook, and if you'd like to read the ebook, more than happy to send that to you as well. But again, email me. And if you do, all I'll be asking for is your name and your email address, and I'll happily send out the ebook to you. So if you've enjoyed today, thanks very much. And if you want a high-performing team, I'm really looking forward to hearing from you.